90s Rookie of the Year at Knoxville Speedway.
Thank you, John. I want to mention something. You mentioned earlier something about the veterans and whatnot. You know, it's not too often that we get acknowledged. I come out of a family, 6 of us fought for our country, and I'm very, very proud and happy to say that we hear the accomplishments that the survivors, we call ourselves. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're definitely very much welcome, Kenny. That's you have a family of heroes, and you yourself also. We appreciate everything that the soldiers have done for us, and like John said earlier, we couldn't do this without you guys.
We have to consider ourselves very lucky because only here in the United States can we do the things that we do, like sprint car racing, whatnot, modified racing on Friday night, Saturday night.
You're not
okay.
kidding.
This is the first of the main events. The older guys have to go home and go to sleep, so we got out, early.
The lights come on, it's time to go home.
Okay. Larry Nix, beach ball cars, okay. And we're going to go 10 laps. Hope they all last. Well, sometimes they pull in after about 5 laps. I've seen it. But anyway, it's exhibition racing. 10 laps with the vintage of Kearney Bowl race car. Well, Tony Ferrer, most of the guys, and the drivers average tonight 68.5 years of age. The youngest guy, Kyle Ballin at 24. The oldest, 2 drivers at 80 years of age. Number 9, Kearney, and 45, Jack. Earlier in a heat race. 33. But here comes the youngest guy at 53, Kyle Ballin at 24. Remember the Kearney Bowl days, Cobus days, Al Costa. This is one of his earlier cars. 22, Larry Nix. Randy Johnson, very impressive. First time out with vintage cars, very impressive. Mike James. National go-kart champion in the number 5 car, 80, Craig Yockey, well-known car builder, engine builder, fabricator. Richard Stumphauser in the car that the Kading brothers, Herb and Hanford started out. They started their race in 1950. Gary Christmas, Frank Seacrest in the number 86 car. Miles Humphreys, and the first shield of the night for the vintage, number 86, Miles Humphreys. Tonight the Fresno Bee covering the action here at Keller King Speedway. We have an onboard camera on the number 45 car, that's Jack Heinrich's car. From Sanger. I want to thank Carmen George and photographer Craig Coles, also Eric Zamora for covering the action for the vintage cars. We're going to have a nice article here in a couple, 2 or 3 weeks about the vintage cars and drivers, bygone era. These are the cars that we raced back in the 1950s, the 60s, 70s, and 80s. We raced on an average of 3 times a week. Friday night at Fresno Kearney Bowl, San Jose Saturday night, Clovis on Sunday evening. Altamont Speedway opened up. We raced 4 times a week with the same race cars. All right, the green is out once again. Jack Heinrich, that's the car with the onboard camera. It'll be interesting to see what kind of action we see on that. Probably a lot of bouncing around. All right, Miles Humphrey said, come on, 42, I'm going to be by. 42 driven by the owner of that's John Sorensen, a good sponsor for Steve Cannon, his 7th rate car. John Sorensen, I'm taking my time. You can pass me. Gary Greeno. Here we Stumpfhauser. Without power steering and no exotic suspension system, no shock program, the cars handle pretty well. But I was telling your announcer, Mike up here, that it's hard to handle. Lyle Bell, promising young driver. The 24 car. Now these drivers and owners have a lot of time and money invested in these race cars. One car not here tonight, the number 45, by Herman Hutton, his son Bobby Hutton. Bobby Hutton has something like $70,000 in his car, but hopefully he'll be out. Everett Edlund's going to be racing in Tulare tomorrow night. Your good promoter Ron Bassett for allowing us to take part in the regular program here. We feel very honored to be able to take part. And once again, to your excellent announcing team, Mike and John, thank you very much for letting me share the microphone with you. So we'll see you in our next round. Thank you very much.
Kenny, thank you very much. Awesome stories. We love to have you here every time, man. You're welcome in this booth anytime you want. Come on back soon. Thanks, Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny.
Now we're going to draw for the inversion real quick.
Would you guys like to buy some kettle corn?
Come down here and get a young person to pick a card. Any young people over here? This little lady right here. Can you pick a card? She's picking 3. There, that one. That's a good one. Okay, what do you got? Mike, she has a 6. Top 6 cars. Flip around.
The 6 invert, that is right. We're going to take the top 6 and swap-it-doppy. Our quick timer Bud Kearney will not be part of that because he's going to be starting on the pole, the B main. We saw him take a wild ride earlier, but we're going to swap it. I believe I don't remember who was 6th quick, but I know second quick was Jace Vanderweerd, so he will be now starting 6th in your A main.